Hey, what's up? This is Amazin React. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, I'll just be reacting to various videos on the internet. Today we have Cavacular is going to prison. I've been hearing a lot about this guy as far as like the I believe it's called mogging. So, and I saw a lot of comments on other reaction videos about this incident. Apparently, he got into some trouble. So let's just check it out. Oh, I'm glad they didn't show it because, yeah, I mean I don't have to edit it. So did he actually run him over?
Yeah, so basically, this story is going
Because it
by
don't look like the car even. Well, I can see it, but
about him on this
it barely
where
moved.
it's
Maybe
like
he like tried to hit him or
guy who
something.
smashes his face in with hammers or metal objects to get higher, better cheekbones. Yeah, apparently,
Oh, I thought this was like mewing. I didn't know he actually. Hold on, wait. I thought the Morgan was people that like mewed and stuff like that. I didn't know it was actually something that you physically did to your face. That's crazy. I wouldn't recommend anybody do that. Is that actually? Does it work? Because I feel like he just grew up. Did he? Hold on. Let me see.
for months in other streamers, and eventually
So
got
this is the guy
so
that
this guy
he
got on
bumped
top of
into.
the trunk or the hood of his Cybertruck. Mind you, the trunk is in the front of Tesla's, right? Anyway, the footage that we all just saw, and I had to censor out the actual part where he gets ran over to comply with YouTube
Oh, he
TOS.
did get ran over. Oh, by a Cybertruck.
Months of stalking and irritation, I suppose. Now, in my opinion, clavicular is likely because I don't know if you're legally able to run someone over because they've been stalking you and they're irritating you, annoying you,
Oh,
and
wait a
they
minute.
decide to hop up.
I was about to say. Now I already know you can't just run people over because they're annoying you. But if he's stalking them, meaning like he was like following him or something like that. Hold on, listen.
On the hood of your car. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, here's the craziest
Now,
part.
even though if someone is following you or stalking you, you're supposed to call the police. You're not just supposed to run them over. But
About this story, and it's when he says this, and I think this is
oh, who is this in the car?
not in court.
Oh, wait, wait. Is that guy blocking his way? Like, is that guy blocking him?
So you can hear his girl crying and, getting
Ooh. Also,
like, that is a crazy ass statement to
he
make.
said, "Ho."
Is he dead after running him over illegally, brother? And you're like, luckily this is Florida, so Florida is probably going to be the best state
Oh,
to
now
do
listen.
something
If
like
it was
this.
any, if there was any state to do this in, it would be Florida, cause they got weird little rules as far as like standing your ground. But still, now I do think. Now I'm not recommending anybody actually do this, but if you are gonna do it, I probably would say, hey, cut the camera off. But I don't recommend anybody doing it. But if it did happen, I would have told somebody to cut the camera off. Cause if they go back and look and see if he's not remorseful, I don't know if did the guy survive or hopefully he survived.
Again, bro, he's got. And for further context, as posted by Clip to Season on Twitter, they say Clavicular was banned on Kick after crashing a Cybertruck attempting to run over a stream sniper. And as you can see here is the
Oh
black guy right.
wait, so attempted meaning that I think he just probably like hit him or something. I don't think he actually ran him over because on the thing, I'm pretty sure they did an investigation and saw that he attempted to do it. That's probably why they banned him, just because you can't like do cause harm to others. I don't think he ran him over.
Right here, he's the stream sniper who's been kind of stalking Clavicular, Neon, I think Aiden Ross, and other streamers for months on end. And Clavicular bumped into him and his friends
Oh,
last
for
night filming
months.
some posts, and things went bad.
Wait, this is a different person. Oh no, there he is behind him. Okay, he said the N word. Wait. Oh, let's see what happened. Oh, break it up, brother man. Break it
So as
up.
you can see, there was an altercation that happened.
Listen, what Cavacular? I'm gonna just call him Clav. Listen, if it were me, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like you can't invade my personal space like that. Like I told you one time and to get back. Once he would have knocked my hands down, I would have swung on him. But and another thing is he saying that Clav called him the N word like right then and there? Cause I mean that could spark a reaction out of anybody, especially if you black. Or is he just on some vigilante stuff? Like I heard you said the N word because I'm gonna be honest, I be seeing all types of clips of streamers saying it, not in like bad, like saying it bad, but actually saying it who aren't black. But I don't know because you can't turn into a vigilante and stuff. But if he did say it to him right then and there, then I can see why this guy is mad. But another thing is you have been stalking the man too, though. So it's like you didn't have to be there, and this altercation would have never happened had you not been there. The fact that you were there, he might have possibly said it to you right then and there, which is still wrong. You shouldn't say that to anyone, but it is what it is.
Happened last night prior to Clav or Clavicular.
But I don't know why he didn't get into it with the. Oh, I guess because this dude was. And so, all right, so these guys have been stalking him from what it says, and then they met up with him at some wherever he was. Again, that's still stalking. But if they've been stalking him for a long time, why he just didn't send the? Because I'm sure it was on stream, right? When they because how they finding him? If they stream sniping him, that means they know he's streaming. Why he just didn't send that to the police? If he sent it to the police, then he could have got a restraining order on this guy, and maybe that would have gave him a wake up call to like stop doing it.
Running this guy over. I just gotta say, there needs to be better security for a lot of these streamers to prevent situations like this from boiling to the point to where you're caught up in
I really want to know
a murder case
did
potentially.
he
Now,
actually
the
run him
thing
over or
that
did he
really
just
stayed
hit him?
particular is the fact that this allegedly happened in Florida, and I believe the governor DeSantis over there, he
Hmm.
passed a law, I believe, last
Hold on, what
year.
it say? Florida law provides civil immunity for drivers who injure or cause property damage to protesters if the actions are found to be in self-defense during a riot or unlawful assembly, but it does not grant a blanket right to run over people. I don't know if this Clap, if he has a good lawyer, cause self during a riot or unlawful assembly, I mean that could be considered both of these, cause didn't they have signs and they were blocking him from getting out? Oh, he might be good. Now I hope the guy that got hit or ran over or possibly ran over, I don't know what they still haven't been confirmed what he did. I hope the guy that got hit or ran over is alive because listen, every life is precious no matter what you think. But I don't know, he might be getting away with this. Why this said it? Hold on, let's keep going because it say he going to prison. Like
Earlier this
maybe
year
they got some
where
more stuff.
you could legally run protesters over or people who are like obstructing your car and causing you.
And another thing, just because it's legal or stuff like that, that doesn't automatically mean that it's right. Because I mean, years ago it was legal to like own slaves. That don't mean it's right. So just because he might get away with it due to this law doesn't mean that it's the right thing to do. If I just don't want other people to see this and think like, oh, maybe this is how we should be doing things. It's like no, y'all need to make sure that y'all just you know tell the police, file restraining orders, and handle it that way. Maybe then the guy wouldn't have, even shown up because he learned his lesson by now once he took legal action. But who knows?
Harm, like if they're hopping on top of your vehicle, you can legally run people over. If you believe, I believe you're in fear of your life, which I'm not gonna lie, sounds good to me. If you're on top of my vehicle, stopping, doing the most crazy shit,
Hold on.
unpredictable.
Clav may not be able to use this law as a defense, though, since he was not in fear of his life. Additionally, he incriminates himself in other VODs, alluding to potential premeditation. Premeditation? How's it premeditation? He didn't know that they were gonna be there. Yeah, how's it premeditation?
behavior and I'm in fear of my life, hey man, I'm pressing the gas regardless of where I am.
Oh, and
I'd rather be safe than
unless
sorry in
before
this
this
little
video,
shadow
maybe he said something like he was
than
gonna
to be
do
a
it.
law that is on the side of law-abiding citizens. But I'm not entirely sure this law is going to even protect Clavicular because it didn't look like he was in fear of his life. Additionally, earlier that night, Twitter
And see, that's why I said. And now I'm not trying to give him a way out, but I'm just saying that's why I said he probably should have told him to cut the camera off. Because if the jury is looking at this, if it does go to trial, the jury is looking at this and they see that he was not remorseful or he did not care, they not gonna, they not gonna be leaning toward like, oh, he feared for his life.
user by the name of Yo6 or No6 said this clip
Oh, I
is
see him on Twitter sometimes.
Clavicular's deleted VOD just before the incident. And it says, and I quote, I want to kill each and every one of these guys. Assuming he's talking about
Oh,
those protesters we saw in the last.
hold on, let me see. Yeah, but oh,
So, I'm not gonna
a W friend over here trying to help him out. So if this happened before, was it? Because it looked like it might be after the incident. Because it looked like he was trying to tell him what he should have done. But this might have been before because they were arguing before that outside. So this might have been before. If it's before, yeah, it's GG's because that is premeditated.
lie. Clavicular gives Patrick Bateman, Norman Bates,
He
well,
do.
American Psycho
Yeah,
type
American Psycho.
and he is that explains a lot
Shout
of
out to
his
Christian
cold
Bale,
and callous behavior. But even for a person
the
like
best
myself, a
Batman.
regular person, if you're being stalked and stream sniped and harassed for months on end, I'm gonna show you guys some footage. He actually, I believe, was assaulted by this guy previously. It gets to a point, it really does, and then all of a sudden,
Wait,
one night you're out
now,
with your girl or whatever, and you're
so it's so much information coming from this. Cause so he was assaulted by this guy. Listen, if he was already assaulted by this guy and he has that on camera, it would help his defense. Yeah, I don't know. Let's
friend
keep
and
going.
he hops on top of your vehicle trying to harass you. And before that, you guys almost ended up in a fight. I mean, anybody would get pissed off. Bro, road rage literally happens for less. So I'm not trying to justify Clavicular's actions and what he did because there are better ways of going about this, like getting a restraining order or, handling it through better legal
I
channels.
just said
But I
restraining order.
understand. Like, I'm not justifying it, but I understand. According to this post by Corsa, this is the stream sniper who was driven over by Clavicular and has
Oh, he was driven over.
other streamers from
Well,
months on
this
end
ain't a
now, and he
reliable source.
attacked Clav and Neon weeks ago.
He attacked him. Oh, that is him.
The guy right there, that's the guy who allegedly got ran over last night and killed by Clav on the right. And, bro, it's crazy.
Oh no, hell
With
no.
throwing random unidentifiable liquids on people is assault. And if you do that to somebody, they're legally able to punch you in the face. Just letting you know.
That's what I'm saying. He gave him a reason to punch him. Did he just say I'm suing you? Like you assaulted him first.
So this just
See, I don't even think he know that throwing water is assault because I didn't know either.
weirdo. He's a cracked out weirdo, bro. Why are you stream sniping people? You're a druggie. You're trying to get clout. You're trying to attack. You literally assaulted.
Yeah, like you gotta leave him alone. You weird. You still don't deserve to get ran over. And I don't know if you died or not.
Every day. We don't know. It could have been, urine, right? That's assault, and you deserve to get your ass whooped. So I don't
Yeah, ass whooping, but
but I'm saying in terms of
even then, like
safety and legal liability,
clearly is something wrong with this dude.
hey, bro, if this would have been anywhere else, because based off of the foot,
Yeah, clearly it's something wrong with this dude. He probably should have just told the proper authorities. You should have just called the police. That way it would have saved you from all of this.
I saw the police came and they let him go. They must have identified it as a self-defense situation. Luckily, he's in Florida. Had this happened
Yeah.
in North Jersey, New York City, he would have been cooked. Let me show you guys this other footage though. So here's another interaction that Clav had with this guy prior to running him over.
He got the biggest clip.
So clearly, this guy's on drugs. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Clout is
He
a hell of a
he's
drug,
did
bro.
he say he signed by Kodak Black? Oh man. Oh now dang.
So technically, Clav just assaulted him as well by
Yeah, dang, Claire, you
but given
he got ways to
his
get
past,
out, and then he just
you
make it
followed
worse.
me prior to that. I mean, and now you're following me in a random ass mall with my girl or whatever. I might just throw liquid back on you, just as
See, that's another thing too. If his girlfriend there too, it's like, yo, like, you gotta make sure she all right too. So, like, if it's just been him, his security guards, boys, and stuff, you might can let it slide, but you don't know what he gonna do. And it's just if it's just you and your girl, and I'm guessing the cameraman. And this dude, he look like he just trying to get fame. He definitely he's stupid, but you can't run nobody over because they stupid.
get back. And by the way, before I get to the footage of the police actually showing up, Clavicular said on his Twitter, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Listen, Clap, delete that. Delete that.
Image. An AI generated image of him running over the dude, bro, in his Cybertruck, bro.
Nah, you gotta delete that, man.
Yo, I don't know if he's clinically, sociopathic in any way, shape, or
It
form.
does
But
look that way. Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
gonna tell
delete
you,
that.
just helping a brother bone smash. Someone else said this ain't gonna look good
I ain't
for
gonna
you
lie.
because
Sometimes the best comedians be in the
a
comments. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
prosecutor decides to pick this up pro bono. I mean, he might get some time. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody said I thought Cybertrucks were bulletproof. Why so scared? Huh? But here's footage.
Nah, I don't care if it's bulletproof or not. If he keeping you from going somewhere, cause like some people would have said, "Oh, get out the car." But if you get out the car and what if this dude had a weapon on you, then you put yourself in danger. So him being in the car, I really just think he should have just called the police. That'd have probably been the best thing to do. Oh,
Of security
he didn't get up.
police officers actually pulling up to the scene after the fact. He's a good guy. He is. On the ground, the bad guy. Cheeser. Hey, you.
Listen, brother, you not no lawyer. You gonna have to shut up on this one. That listen, you just supposed to be like, hey, I don't know what happened. If you saw it, the car ran over the guy. Y'all gonna get the details from them.
Heard it. You heard it from the security themselves. Maybe they were aware of the situation prior, and they may have helped Clavicular in the situation with explaining what happened. He's here. He's on the ground. Oh my god. Yes, he is, dude.
Oh, look, me and Aiden reacting to it.
Listen, man. Has somebody stopped?
Listen, that's the one thing I'm worried about though. Just people being desensitized to all this stuff. Like in no world would as a security guard, even the person that actually did it, if I was Claire, in no world should you not care or be laughing and stuff in this situation. Like I said, regardless, this dude do look a little off. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't let him get that close. Like he got tuberculosis or something. But it still doesn't mean he deserved to die. Like I said earlier, like every life is precious. You just gotta kind of like navigate through that. You can't kill somebody for being annoying or run them over.
Me for months, hopping on top of my vehicle, assaulting me previously for weeks, bro, and they decide to hop on my car and start doing the most, trying to get clout. If I just so happen to press the gas, bro, and start speeding off, and they just so happen to end up under my vehicle, I guess, hey, man, nothing of value is lost. Call me psychopathic, call me sadistic. I'm just saying, bro, like, it really gets to a point, man. It gets to a point, and you're a grown man, you're stalking another grown man, despite what you may
Yeah,
be
that
doing
is
with each
crazy.
other.
And leave
It
him
really
alone.
gets to a point. But as a content creator, would I do this on stream? No, I'm what I'm doing is, hey, I'm telling my girl end the stream. I'm gonna handle this, and we'll hop back on in an hour. So
That's
I
why I
don't
said
use
turn the camera off, but not run him
my
over.
income to try and do something that I know I shouldn't do on stream. Is my point. But apparently, according to Maze Clips, they say this is the moment banned kick streamer Clavicular knew he was cooked when the stalker he ran over was not responding to medical attention and the police were not responding to his leads. So listen, if you're ever caught up in a situation like this and police pull up, plead the fifth, bro. Just shut up.
Yeah,
Contact the lawyer.
especially with the
Question you
stuff that
for
they
your
got on
family
you.
is,
Yes, please the fifth. Wait till your lawyer
but
handle it.
remember, anything you say or do can be used against you in the court of law. So
Because another thing is they might use this as an example. Like they may use somebody like him and say like this is an example of what we don't want to happen, and they might be like lay down the law a little bit harsh on him to set an example. Hopefully he doesn't have any like prior convictions or anything like that, and they'll go lenient on him with the information as far as like it is his reaction. The action was the guy kept stalking him, and then his reaction. If the guy was never stalking him, he wouldn't have ran him over. So that I hope if he does get in trouble, they take that into consideration.
so yeah, this is that footage right here. I need I know you're gonna this is for
He should. He should have. Well, I don't know. Yeah, don't say anything till you speak with a lawyer. But I might would have told him I don't know this guy. He's been stalking and following me.
is that illegal or keep it sure.
Yeah, you can record. Well, I don't know how it is in Florida.
Yeah, so it's not looking too good for this kid right now. Not gonna lie. And someone else said running over a kid on camera. Well, I mean he's a grown man, and so is Clavicular. And lying to the police about it on camera. Yeah, that was a bad move. He should have just said, "I'd like to contact my attorney first, or I'm going
Yeah,
to plead the fifth. You need my
he
ID."
could just say I'm not answering any questions until I get my lawyer. That's all he had to say, and they would have left him alone.
Identification. We can talk about this later. He also said, "Who would have guessed the guy that microdoses meth would make such a poor life choice?" Okay. Someone else said, "Dumbass was told by Aiden not to answer questions. He just lied to the police on camera." Yeah, don't lie to the police.
Yeah,
It's better
man.
if you just don't say anything at all. Omit the truth. Lisa said, "Play stupid games." We've all seen them jump on cars, stomp on windshields, even breaking them with the driver trapped inside. What was he supposed to do? Sit there and wait to find out just how dangerous the guy was? Sorry, I can't read right now. Nope, you leave. He took a chance jumping on his car and lost the bet. And I agree, bro. Man, I'm gonna be honest. I genuinely have no sympathy for weirdos who want to assault people,
I know. I
repeatedly
feel the same way. Like
damage their
it's just like
property, stalk them. I'm sorry.
if this had been like their first altercation and this happened, maybe. But like he been harassing him. That's why I'm like, hey, listen, my heart goes out to the person that got ran over, but yes, leave people alone.
Or you, it is what it is. You f around, you find out, you get clapped. That's on you. But I'm not gonna lie, this specific clip right here is really gonna have
Yeah,
everything he said on stream. This is
this
why
gonna
live
do it.
streaming is dangerous. It's all pre-recorded, right? Or not pre-recorded,
Yeah,
but
because it
live
sounds like
stream, and
it is premeditated.
people can record these things.
But I
And
mean,
if you don't
listen, I would say I was high stressed or something like that in that moment. I was angry. I misspoke.
lead the vibe. And he said, and I quote, "I want to each and every one of these guys." So, I mean, it's just going to be like, damn, if I'm a lawyer, prosecuting this guy, a DA, this is an easy case for me to win, in my opinion. So,
Now,
Clavicular,
I don't think
you
it'd be
need to
just
leave the
easy,
high
especially with that law in Florida. It wouldn't be
limits.
easy.
If you're ever caught up in legal situations, please shut up. You guys, people in these situations, they talk too much. Shut up. And here we have more images of the stalker, a better image of his face here, and another one of him on top of the roof of his, or the hood of his truck. Clearly, guy's crazy. I don't feel sorry for him. I'm sorry. And based off of all the footage, and this is why I wanted to show you guys the footage. He's been stalking for months, weeks, assaulted this man repeatedly, and this was the final straw. Mind you, I'm not even a fan of Clavicular. I don't really like him. I don't hate him. I
Yeah, I
think
ain't
he's
never really
been extremely
heard
difficult
of.
to
I heard of
snag.
the mogging and stuff, but
It
I didn't
reminds
know
me
it
of
was
a comic book
smashing your
or whatever, but
face.
this guy, he apparently flew out to LA, Los Angeles, to snipe people and cause problems. So he's a known repeated violator of people's body
Yeah,
rights.
at this point, I thought this was in Florida. Oh, he's saying the other time he flew out to LA. See, like at this point, nah, man, that is kind of like a dangerous stalker that'll do stuff like that just to harass you. That is kind of dangerous.
Privacy and everything else. He's a in real life harasser, and he should have had multiple restraining orders against him.
What is this?
Roll up, roll up. So apparently there's a helicopter in the sky. What the way that's like?
Oh, he had to be airlifted.
Hold on. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about the situation? I understand there are better ways of conflict resolution, but when it gets to a point, right, and a lot of people have been shot and clapped for much less than this. You're getting stalked for a month.
Yeah, he do
You're
got a
getting
point on that.
harassed. You've been assaulted. This guy's filming you, and then the previous night or the night of, you're in a situation where this guy, he just won't leave you alone. And then his buddies, I guess they're approaching him, trying to get content, sort of trying to physically altercate with him. I mean, mean, all these things they
Yeah,
compound over
all of
time
this
and
is
shit
goofy
like that.
behavior.
Now you want to hop on the roof of my car
Like,
filming me, but he
just
hopped on
keep
the
it to
roof
the
car and
comments.
started
If
spazzing
you got a
out.
problem with what he
And
doing,
ended up
just
back in the
write it in the
grocery.
comments and
Anyway, I
move
just wanted
on.
to cover the situation because it's going
See what
pretty
happens when
long
you go out
already.
there in real
Let
life. You
people
might
weigh
get
in
ran
my
over.
opinions and my takes. If I'm out of touch, let me know. I do realize sometimes my view on self-defense can be a little more extreme than other people because I don't
Yeah,
like, bro,
same here.
we live in a crazy world and a lot of people like this are very unpredictable. You never know. And I don't want to, again, I just rather be safe than sorry. Anyway, thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think about this? And yeah, catch you guys in the next one.
All right. Honestly, hopefully they go lenient on the kid because at the end of the day, this guy was harassing him a lot. So I really don't see. I do see something wrong with running him over. I wish he had never done that. He should have just called the police and let them handle it. And he should have also reported him for harassment the first time he did it. Even if it's not, even if that was the actual first time, at least it would have been on record that I've had interactions with this guy, which he has assaulted me, and then they could use that in court. But on the flip side, the guy who was out here that looked like he got TB or whatever, looked dusty, he needs to leave people alone, and that goes out to a lot of people. Like, cause I know a lot of people stream snipe and stuff like that, and sometimes it doesn't seem like it bother people. But if you stream sniping and then you like causing him to be uncomfortable, your friends running up on him and stuff like that. Now I'm not defending him with it because the kid was saying that he was saying the N word or something, but I feel like he was talking about he did it like before. I don't know if he did it right then and there, but either or, this is a bad situation, and hopefully all parties it works out for the best for all parties. Hopefully this guy, if he survives, hopefully he learned something. Like, you gotta chill out and leave people alone. But if you enjoyed this video, I'll be making content like this. You can comment below, tell me your opinion, and you can tell me what videos you want me to react to. See you guys next time. Bye.